everyone, when I watched it, I remember everyone had vividly had crazy reactions watching this scene.
Yeah, they were probably all like, "What the fuck?" You're just hearing just audible WTF.
It was exactly what the director said at the first introduction, where he was like trying to get the crowd to react in distinct ways of horror and ecstasy. And that's exactly what happened. But what was your reaction of seeing that scene? And what did you think?
I'm so happy that I have a really strong gag reflex. I grew up in the internet age, so I've seen everything and anything, whether or not it was gross or gory or whatnot, or if it was real or it was fake. I have a pretty strong gag reflex. Like we said, the water slide lady got everybody sick. Food was undercooked. Yep. It was not seasickness, which the seasickness thing made it even funnier because the staff was like, "Hey, eat some more. That'll help your seasickness." Like they're thinking that
this is making it worse, isn't it?
No, the last thing you want is more food when you're food poisoned because you're going to be shitting and puking all day. Adi, have you ever been food poisoned?
Oh, I mean, I think, on the top of my head, there's been a few instances.
Yeah. So
and it's the worst.
I was food poisoned so bad one time that I was sneezing as hard as I could. So, and I was not only, leaking out of 2 ends, I was leaking out of 3 ends. And the only thing I could do was just flop into the shower and just spray myself with water because it's the only relief I'd get.
No.
Yeah, no, this is my worst nightmare. That's the reason why you want fish cooked to a proper temp.
Don't go crazy on those clams and oysters.
See, I was eating while I was watching this.
Yeah. What were you eating?
That was a good question. Oh, it was fajitas.
Hopefully not seafood.
No, it was steak and chicken fajitas.
Okay.
No,
nice.
I normally don't eat seafood at home unless it's shrimp. So,
fair.
Going out for sushi and all that. But I don't worry about getting sick. Yeah, it's really hearing it is worse than seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it gets you a little nauseous and you get like sick. And like even later, there's some scenes on the toilet, and I was like, that guy must have had Taco Bell because that's the only thing that would do that to you.
So just to give some context to our listeners, basically, this is an evening scene at dinner where all the guests are invited. Woody Harrelson, who's drunk in his cabin, refusing to come out, finally makes an appearance. He's the captain of the ship. It's a formal event where the captain hosts the captain's dinner. You see him and the co-captain, and they're welcoming all the guests who are pouring in. But clearly, there's like miscommunication over when to do this, because I think the manager's like, "Oh, to do the dinner, any day but Thursday." And he mishears, and he's like, "Okay, fine, let's just do Thursday." She's like, "No, Thursday is really bad because it's like low pressure zone and like rough seas." And he's like, "They're going to be eating dinner on Thursday. Let's just do Thursday." And it just makes the whole thing worse because everything's moving around, rough waters, and
everyone's puking.
And this is literally earlier from
everywhere.
This is literally earlier from when the whole crew and staff had to go into the sea for a dip because one of the guests found it amusing, and that has repercussions with the food, which is undercooked or underprepared, or perhaps something's wrong over here. But anyways, what ensues is like one of the most I must say, this is like one of the grossest things I've seen depicted in a movie in a while.
It's not just puking; it's projectile puking. Like it's like that scene from The Exorcist. It's like that, like times 100.
I just wonder what it was. I would have fucking loved to have been on set that day.
Oh, if I was on set, I probably would have puked because that's what
I know. I would have loved to fucking see how they pulled it off because it's so fucking gross.